sensationalization of news, if you ask me personally, if I was a news director, I would not have been very comfortable about it. You know what is ideal, but you can't be ideal. Democracy gets the kind of news media that it deserves. If Modi is popular, content made around his birthday gives you a higher rating. That is one of the events that you try and capitalize to get more ratings. An advertising-driven news media is an oxymoron.
Welcome to Newslaundry interview. Today we have with us Barun Das. He is MD and CEO of TV9 Network. There's this comical sort of slugfest that happens every Thursday where every channel is number one. Everyone says I'm number one. Everyone chooses their metrics.
Do they?
And everyone's also, attacking each other.
So the audience, it doesn't make a difference.
I don't think the audience even cares about TRP, right? It's for the advertisers.
Absolutely.
You're not talking to your audience.
And the advertisers know the data more than the guys who are releasing those ads.
TV9, I think around April, March, had just shot up to number one. And this was on the back of your coverage of Ukraine and Russia war.
Again, the first it was, we were targeted by this so-called legacy media in 2020. 24th of March, the country went into a lockdown. Unforeseen situation. None of us had ever in our life has seen lockdown where people are stuck at home for 7-8 weeks. Under normal circumstances, possibly all our revamped product marketing would have yielded such results, maybe over 9 months, 12 months, 16 months. But because of this lockdown, we got that benefit over next 2 months. And we started climbing from number 9 to 6 and number 2. Republic's viewership also was going up then, and we were at number 2. And then that thing happened for who and why, never knew, nobody knows even today, the ratings were shut down.
It's a video game format, you have bombs dropping, you have, the anchor talking about war 24/7. Since April, there's been a nuclear war happening on TV9 Bharat. And yesterday also they were talking about nuclear war. So it's highly sensationalized.
So the nuclear war, I don't know that whether we are saying we are talking about probability or a possibility.
Imminent end of the world.
And the sensationalization of news, if you ask me personally, if I was a news director, I would not have been very comfortable about it. But finally, the line between your journalistic ethics and communication challenges, because finally, so that is getting a little blurred. So everybody is adopting, somebody is going about fueling riots.
If you think the flavor of the nation is pro-Modi, then just give them more content which is pro-Modi.
That's right. So if Modi is popular, if Modi's birthday content gives you, that over and over that his birthday content made around his birthday gives you a higher rating. That is one of the events that you try and capitalize to get more ratings. So I don't think there's any political influence involved in it.
When your main business is going to be advertising, then public interest becomes really low on the radar. You're going to be chasing numbers, you're going to be chasing advertisers. And that is one of the reasons why news is always going to probably go into the sensational route.
Again, a radical view. I think an advertising-driven news media is an oxymoron. The problem is that, again, a democracy gets the kind of government it deserves. I think another thing is that democracy gets the kind of news media that it deserves. There's a serious disinclination amongst the consumers of India to pay for consumption of news. They would not mind shelling out maybe a $50 or $100 for a pack of cigarettes.
You've really made a pitch for pay to keep news free for Newslaundry. We're really with you on that. Well, in India, certainly you don't have an OTT platform for news, which you guys are experimenting with NewsNine, where you have your show duologue where
NewsNine
you
Plus.
interviewed. Yeah, NewsNine Plus. So just tell us a bit about why an OTT for news?
Right. OTT is a natural future, right? Why? Because you are exercising a choice. You watch what you want when you want.
What is the kind of stuff you think people are going to pay for when it comes to news?
People would pay for two things as far as content consumption is concerned. Either you get entertained by it. So you pay for movies, you pay for entertainment content, or...
Most journalists really feel proud about entering the profession as people who are going to speak truth to power, as people who are going to be adversarial to those who are in power. That role then is really diminished today.
Do the journalists care for their increments at the end of the year? Do they? So if they care for their increments, so they'll have to understand that they're part of a business.
And then what happens to news then?
Free mein itna hi milega. To watch the full, unedited interview, you have to subscribe to Newslaundry and pay to keep news free. Because we don't run advertising. All our money comes from subscribers like you. And that is how public service journalism is paid for. All the studio lights, the cameras, all that you see on our website, it all comes from subscribers. So do subscribe, click on the subscription link, watch all the interviews unedited, and pay for public interest journalism.